Welcome back to Channel 2 News at 6 o'clock this evening. As we continue covering the flood disaster, we have seen so many difficult images these past few days, but sometimes we also get pictures like this.
This photo sent in by Channel 2 viewer John Sang shows more than a dozen deer on Clay Road at Addicks Reservoir. And speaking of Addicks Reservoir, families living near there in West Harris County are watching that water rise.
Jace Larson is in that area of the Bear Creek Village subdivision where it could be quite a while before it gets better. Jace?
Yeah, so let me give you a feel for what the water's doing now in the streets. This isn't what's in homes right now, but we just learned this afternoon that Addicks Reservoir is expected to produce another foot of water over the next 5 days. So what that means is that the homes that got water before will not likely be flooded again, but we're expecting more street flooding like that. So that kind of gives you a feel for what's to come in the future. That doesn't make residents here feel very good. Let me show you the McCluskey house right here. This was flooded 2 days ago. It's taken them quite a while to be able to get everything out of here. They had to take up the carpets. When I say everything, it looks like there's a lot here, right? But they've been working really non-stop. The water over here on the wall, let me show you how high that was, just to right about here. Well, it might not seem like that's a lot, but there was a power strip that was on the floor, and it was actually sparking. They have 2 girls here, so you can imagine these parents were concerned as they were trying to deal with all of that. I talked to Jody McCluskey, who we're going to speak to in just a second. She told me she made the kids get up on the couch because she was so worried. What was it like as the water started to come in?
When it started coming in, I was very frantic, very scared, worried that they were going to get electrocuted first off because we had power strips, the outlets were lower. And then once that one power strip started smoking, then I started thinking about how are we going to get out of here if there's a fire, because we couldn't run anywhere because it was flooded about 4 feet outside of the house.
And now you find out that there's more water over the next 5 days. They say it's not going to come into your house, but I got to think there's still some concern.
Yeah, definitely, because in front of our house, it's already up to about 2 or 3 feet right in front of our house on the road. So a couple more feet and it might get up to the doorway again, which is pretty scary again.
There's certainly a lot of people that are concerned, that are thinking of you guys. So it's not just the water inside the house. Imagine if you were a parent, and I mentioned that they have 2 young girls, and you were out in your backyard and you saw an 8-foot water moccasin. Well, that's what they saw here. They've seen other snakes as well in and around this area. They're concerned, rightfully so. They don't want to let their kids come out here and play, and they're worried that with more water, it could bring more critters just like that. Now, again, we want to stress, from what we're hearing from the Flood Control District, this area, the homes should not flood again. It'll be mostly street flooding. Guys, we're reporting live from the Addicks Reservoir area in West Harris County. Jace Larson, KPRC, Channel 2 News.
All right, Jace, thank you so much. Time and time again in situations